Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today. That's a very quaint sunset that I saw while I was driving, so I had to park and take a picture of that sun going through the wires of the hydro towers. Hi, check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Today I'd like to share Job 42 verse 10. It says, "When Job prayed for his friends, the Lord restored his fortune. In fact, the Lord gave him twice as much as before." Here's my poem. Why pray? To pray is to communicate and openly say. It is not just asking favors, but preventing being astray. To pray is to acknowledge God's power. It helps us to be strong and let the enemy cower. When we pray, we get answered if it's for our good. We receive blessings and be pulled out from gloom. When we pray, we receive God's grace and mercy. It brings us to a place of abundance and victory. Here's my essay. Many people live their lives without prayers. I began to learn to pray rote prayers when I was taught in school all those formula prayers. At the age of 7, I was so hungry for someone to hear me and talk to. I felt invisible because children were never listened to during the time I was growing up. They were just supposed to obey anything the older people say. We can't question anything or it will be considered defiance or rebellion. So I grew up not talking much. I became a compliant and just obeyed what I was told to do so. Deep inside, I had this desire to reach out and talk to someone. I needed to pour out my thoughts and my pain. That's when I learned to converse with God. Prayer. Lord, open up my heart so your spirit can take over when I pray. Reflection. Share the answer or result of a long prayer. One of my long prayers is for my pain to go away. And I didn't know that I was contributing for the pain to stay for so long because I didn't cooperate with God and I didn't pray and ask the right prayers that was all anchored on His truth or on His Word, because I wasn't a reader of His Word for the longest time. So it was an answered prayer. A long answered prayer was for me to be able to have a husband who would love me. And it took over 50 years before I did that, and I made a mistake with my first husband because I was so desperate to find somebody. And that's not how God operates. He operates wherein we have to learn to be patient and to endure and to not do things in our own will, in our own power, but in His power. So that's the reason why my prayers took a long time to be answered, because I wasn't living in obedience to God. So if you want an answered prayer, you have to live in obedience to what God's will is saying. Otherwise, He will not give you anything that is against His will, anything that will hurt you. Anything only for your good is what He wants from you. But in James, it also says that we don't have because we don't ask. Sometimes we don't even know what to ask. Sometimes we don't even know what we want. But also in the Bible, it says the Spirit tells us and teaches us how to pray with groanings that we don't understand. Our human mind can understand. So just lift up your heart to the Lord when you pray, and He will direct you and guide you how to pray and who to pray for and what to pray for, and how to make that prayer come true. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you will constantly pray to the Lord and chat with Him and have a deep, intimate relationship with the Lord. Thanks for watching. God bless you.